After the sea closed and the threat of Egypt disappeared, Israel did not move forward immediately. They stopped. What followed was not strategy or instruction, but song. Exodus 15 records the first full hymn in Scripture, yet its purpose is often misunderstood. This was not spontaneous celebration alone. In the ancient world, songs preserved history. Israel was so it could never be erased. Theology was being locking the memory of deliverance into rhythm taught through music before it was written on stone. One lesser-known detail is that this song is written in an older, elevated Hebrew style, suggesting it may preserve one of the earliest layers of Israel's worship language. The focus is not on Israel's bravery, but on God as a warrior. This image was radical. Unlike human kings who fought from a distance, God is described as personally engaging the enemy. The victory belonged entirely to him, leaving no space for national pride. Miriam's role is often reduced to dancing, but Scripture names her a prophetess. She leads the women with timbrels, echoing the song Moses sang. This was not a secondary celebration. It was a communal affirmation that redemption belonged to all, not only leaders or warriors. Worship involved movement, sound, and participation, not silence. The tone shifts suddenly. Just 3 days after the song, the people encounter Marah. The water is bitter, and praise evaporates into complaint. What is often overlooked is that God does not rebuke them immediately. Instead, he shows Moses a piece of wood. When it touches the water, bitterness turns sweet. This moment quietly mirrors the crossing of the sea. God transforms what cannot be consumed into what sustains life. Here God reveals himself with a new name, the Lord who heals. Before law, before covenant commands, God introduces his character. Obedience is presented not as control but as protection. Healing comes before instruction, showing that God's care precedes his expectations. Exodus 15 teaches that miracles do not remove human weakness. Songs fade, fear returns, and faith wavers. Yet God remains consistent. He turns bitterness into provision and reveals himself not only as deliverer, but as healer. The chapter closes not with triumph, but with rest at Elim, where water and shade appear unexpectedly, reminding Israel that grace often follows testing. Follow along for the next chapter, where daily dependence replaces dramatic rescue, and God teaches his people how to trust him one day at a time.